Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for watching my YouTube channel.
Those three. Do you have any other names? Not saying you're calling for a double. Okay, that would be ridiculous. But names that you think are maybe not on the radar as much as they should be. Well, I think the key with all those names you mentioned and the ones I'm going to mention is where is the puck going? Are you skating there? I don't care if a stock has done well. I care about where can it continue to do well? Can it continue to grow? People are selling Tesla and Apple because they don't understand the growth story. Where are the growth stories? So two names I like a lot right now, and they fall into the AI space, like Eaton that you mentioned, but they're just lesser known compared to the Nvidias and super micros out there. Are Dell and ARM. So Dell is similar story to a super micro. If you believe that we're just getting started with AI and they're going to continue to have to build out these AI servers, and there was a story about a week ago, Brian, you probably saw with in the information talking about Microsoft and OpenAI teaming up to build $100 billion AI server farm. That sounds to me like a lot of growth still ahead. So super micro has to be a part of that. And Dell is not just your grandma's PC hardware manufacturer anymore. They've got a huge business. It's the fastest growing part of their business called ISG, which is basically building these AI servers as well. They just were featured prominently at the recent NVIDIA AI show, and they will be part of that build out. I think they've already doubled in the last year, but they're just starting to get some recognition now. So that's one. Mm-hmm. The other one I like is ARM. ARM was sort of forgotten about, even though it had an IPO less than a year ago, because people thought of it more as a mobile chip company or just a plain old CPU provider, and we saw the Intel chart from Christina a few minutes ago about how that's been doing. But ARM is tied to NVIDIA also at the hip, in the sense that their CPUs power a lot of these GPU AI servers that are continuing to get built out. Why I also like them is that their royalty rates are on the upswing big time. I don't think that's yet appreciated. So even though they had one great quarter recently that everyone's talking about, it's kind of like the way NVIDIA had one great quarter last May. If you sold it then at 400 or 500, you missed out on a further doubling. So I think there's more good news to come with ARM. What are some, not those three, do you have any other names? Not saying you're calling for a double. Okay,
Yeah, so guys, let's look the technicals on those stocks that the guy Dele and So we want to see, guys, because what are most people are saying right now, and let's go to check. We start with the daily, so let's see the daily charts and daily technology. So when you see daily technology, guys, has been pumping recently from this February 2024. It started around 76 here. Let's say February, early February. He reached 136 and then he pulled back yesterday to right now post market is trading or pre market $126. And let's see the charts for weekly and monthly also. I'm going to highlight it. So that's the truth, guys. This stock on May this year, May 2023. You see, this stock started all the way from $35, and right now we are talking around 127. Are you going to buy for, the stock which is already pumped like that one? And when you put like a monthly, guys, this is fish ships which is showing us since 2019. So this is, guys, 2019 on daily. It started around here, which is around $12, which is was low, and then we came. Remember 20 to this area when Corona came in, COVID-19, 2020, and then here is 2022, 2023 when red hike red hike started. So and from there, guys, when we break $60, it was a banana shape, and here they talk about the AI, and then they thought this one is going to be make more than a super micro computer. I will go to show you super micro computer how we perform it, and Before, let's see the so they listed on IPO last few months ago, and you see this one is right now it started around $46 down here. Right now it's also 128. This stock when you break around $80, it jumped up to 160 because about the AI, which is was 2 months ago. And right now, we have already seen the long term. It's just get started, guys. So I'm just get started right now. If right now when you check the weekly chart, this is this week after stock was pulling back after pumped all the way to 166. It's now it's ready now to push more. So guys, we need to go with majorities. But right now, when you see on the daily, so the stock is already forming something like you see this one. I can case like we have some resistance here, which is 146, and we want to see if the stock will break 129. So on daily chart we have watch 129, and that will be less resistance. And before I complete doing the video, let's see super microcomputer. Super microcomputer. Remember this one, guys, was another banana chip. I did a video some few days, and then uh, I combined with Nvidia. So when right now you see it's still it's coming down, but when you see it like a monthly, this was also went more than this one. It started all the way this 2023 from $34 to 1,300. You see this one, and then we are talking now daily, which is also daily and so these are the stock you need to buy. Thank you so much, guys, and don't forget to subscribe and like. See you on next video. When I get something else, I'll just post over here. This way we can get early stocks and other videos that you can see and compare for yourself. So remember, nothing is financial advice here. It's just education purposes.